Welcome back. Here's a live look outside. Yes, a little bit of clouds out there, but the sun will be shining later this afternoon and pushing 60. How about that? Sounds really nice, and I know that gets a lot of people in the mood to get out in the yard and maybe do some gardening. A Twin Cities co-op is doing a grant program, continuing a grant program that really is aimed at helping local small farms. Joining us this morning is Amy Campbell from Lakewinds Food Co-op and Ariel Pressman from Seed to Seed Farm in Balsam Lake, Wisconsin. Thank you both for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Amy, let's start with you.
Sure.
So this grant program has been going on for a few years now and obviously growing success.
Yes. So what's cool about the co-op, it's different from some other grocery stores, is that we run our business based on some values that maybe other stores don't. And one of those is that we bring good food that's organic and local to the communities that we serve.
Right.
And so one way that we thought we could do that is obviously start with helping the farmers. And so we started this grant fund 5 years ago to provide funding for farmers in Minnesota and Wisconsin that are working on development of organic food.
And this really keeps you away from the mass-produced produce and keeps it local.
Keeps it local and small.
That's fantastic. So, Ariel, you're one of the recipients this year. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
What are you going to do with the money? How big's your farm? Where is it at? It's in Balsam Lake?
Yeah, so the farm's in Balsam Lake, which is about an hour away from the Twin Cities.
Okay.
And what we're going to be doing with that grant is we're going to be purchasing several high tunnels, which are unheated greenhouses, and planting tomatoes in them and we can sell back to the Lakewinds Co-op. So we have more fresh produce, better quality produce that the community can purchase.
Very nice. And you said you have an interesting story because you haven't been farming really for that long.
Yeah, I'm a first-generation farmer, and I've been running my farm. It'll be our 5th season next year, and every year we've been growing and finding more great partners. And yeah, I was originally from the East Coast, and I moved to this region to start farming and made it my home, and I love it here.
And obviously co-ops like this, opportunities like this, and people that are dedicated to local produce really is what you hang your whole hat on.
It's really unique, and I think we take for granted that, you know, the Minneapolis region, the local food scene, the organic food scene, we really are, you know, the pride of kind of the whole country of what we have going on here. So having partners like Lakewinds that take that local food and really interface with the community and allow us to provide that to everybody else is a really wonderful thing to have.
And maybe you said it, but how much is the grant that you're getting?
So the grant was for $8,000,
okay.
Which, you know, one of the things about farming is some of this infrastructure is just so expensive to start off before you can actually make any money. So having that up front so we can then purchase that infrastructure and start growing those tomatoes, it really helps the farm be more sustainable environmentally, but also sustainable economically.
Right. And what is it you brought with us today?
Yeah, we brought some
tomatoes starting off?
Yeah, we brought some little baby seedlings here. Obviously, they're a little small right now. It's too cold for them to go outside. But we brought some examples of some of the tomatoes that will actually end up going into the co-op. So we've got some really great heirloom tomatoes like Brandywine and Cherokee Purple, and some of your standard beefsteak tomatoes and everything else.
And of course, everyone loves a fresh tomato.
Oh,
so
yeah.
The opportunity that you might have to grow more, I mean, we can all applaud that. I know I can. Amy, so you said 37 local small farms have received these grants over the last several years. Is $8,000 about the average of what each farm gets?
Yeah, I mean, some are small needs. So some need help with things such as organic certification, which is $1,200.
Oh, okay.
You know, so some are looking for a small project and some are looking for a large project. So we sit together as a committee and we kind of decide who should get the grants based on the need for the communities. So
if somebody missed the opportunity this year, but they're a farmer out there and they want to look toward it next year, how do you select amongst all these? I'm sure you're not the only farmer out there who is jumping at the chance.
Yeah, it's tough, but we collect applications around the Thanksgiving time is when we'll start getting applications, and then we go to committee in the spring, so they have enough time for planting. So
all right, and of course viewers can get involved by just coming over to the co-op and shopping.
Yes, the more shopping we have, the more grants we can give. So
make some of that delicious homegrown food. All right, thank you both for joining us. Good luck to you, and keep us posted on the success. That's wonderful.
Thank you.
All right, Mace, over to you. You know, yes, it's a little early to get